everyone, I'm here with your astrology report for the week of October 1st to the 7th, 2018. We're already in October. This week we really only have one headline, and that is the Venus retrograde coming up. It is happening at 10 degrees of Scorpio, the Venus retrograde, and it is on until, I think it's for the rest of the month. But yes, Venus retrograde. Venus is standing still at 10, and then on Friday, October 5th, she starts to move backwards. So Venus rules, romance, how we like to be romanced, how we want to romance others. Venus rules our aesthetics, our sense of beauty, our sense of what we like in art, in not just and the way we dress. So it's like fashion aesthetics, home aesthetics, but also like what we like in art, like movies and books and music. So it's very much it's a very feminine sign. It's a very artistic sign, or planet, not sign. What am I saying? It's a planet that rules a lot of the feminine as well. And when she's in Scorpio, she is not taking any shit. In Scorpio, she is not pulling any punches. She asks for what she wants. She's aggressive. She's sexual, but she's not putting up with anything. And you may have noticed that on social media and with what's going on in the world right now. There is a lot of energy around the feminine that is not putting up with crap right now. Venus is going into retrograde. Now, I had someone ask me when Venus is retrograde, oh, should I not start a relationship with someone? And no, I don't think it has anything to do with that. Venus in retrograde two things can kind of happen when it comes to relationships and Venus retrograde. The first is that we may run into an old flame of some kind, or we may have some old issues come up in present relationships, because it's like old karmic things from relationships come up. So we might run into someone that we haven't, seen in a while, and this can be a friend as well. More often, though, it's an ex, and an old issue may come up, and that might be good. We might, be nostalgic. We might resolve something. You might get an apology of some kind, or it can bring up issues where we're like, I'm still hurt about this, or I'm still hurt about that this person did that. The only thing I caution people is not to go back to an ex during Venus retrograde. If you're still interested in each other after, then that's fine. But it might be just that you've got some, old issues that you're revisiting if you start in Venus retrograde. The other thing too is in present relationship, old issues from the past might come up, and it might be things from previous relationships, something that reminds you of that, or something from that happened previously in the relationship might come up, and it's not necessarily good or bad. It just might be a thing that comes up, and that's why it's important to talk about it and to have open dialogue during this time. The big thing I actually tell people not to do during Venus retrograde is don't change your hairstyle, don't get a major beauty treatment, and don't change your look. You might be tempted to do something drastic. I cannot tell you how many times I've seen people chop their hair off or dye it some weird color that they wouldn't otherwise do during a Venus retrograde, and then after Venus retrograde is over, they hate it. They're like, why did I do this? Why did I change this? And so that's the only thing I would caution. Think about it. If you're considering doing something drastic to change your look during Venus retrograde, my caution is to wait until Venus retrograde is over. If you still want it once the retrograde's over, that's great. Awesome, go for it. But more often than not, stuff done during a Venus retrograde, you're like, what have I done? It's okay to get, I'm not telling you not to get any beauty treatments at all. If you're getting your hair dyed like the same color you always have, or you're getting something done that you regularly get done, that's fine. And just warning against any drastic changes. Don't redecorate your house at this time. It's especially if you're doing something wildly different. Again, when Venus retrograde is over, you may not like it. So cautions there for sure. Other than that, that's really our only big headline for the week. So let's get into the day-to-day stuff. So we have Moon moving into Cancer at 1 o'clock Central Time. All times are in Central Time on Monday, October 1st. So we start the week we start with the void moon in the morning, so don't do anything, new or different. But then we go into Cancer, and so we're feeling a little more nurturing. We kind of want to be at home. We kind of want to cuddle up. We want to care for ourselves and care for others on Monday. Tuesday we have a last quarter moon at 4:45 a.m. So last quarter moons are a really good time for doing any banishing work, for cleaning up, for clearing out, for getting rid of clutter. It's a good time for spells that banish things, protection spells, that kind of thing. So Tuesday is a good day to work on those. We also have Mercury squaring Pluto on Tuesday. So Tuesday, you may uncover something about someone or something that that really upsets you or disturbs you or throws you for a loop. Because Pluto is all about the hidden. It is about the mysteries, the things underneath, the things sometimes people don't want others to see. And so when it gets communicated, that can cause some stress. So Tuesday, I do have to warn, people may see maybe upsetting things in the news, or they may find something upsetting, but it's saying that it's good that this came to light, even if it does cause stress, because we see it for what it is. And that's on Tuesday. Tuesday, we also have Neptune opposite Athena. And Athena is all about strategy and logic, whereas Neptune is about the nebulous. It's about, it's about spirituality, but it's also about lies, and it's also about, us not seeing things quite clearly. So Tuesday, even though you may hear these things, is not a really good day to make a decision based on the information, because we don't see everything clearly. We've seen this new information come out, but we don't yet have the full scope of it. So it's saying it's not a good day to strategize about things. It's not a good day to make plans for things, because we don't have the whole picture yet. But it is a good day for doing things like art, for dance. It's a good day to express ourselves creatively and to explore our spiritual sides as well. So it's a good day for if you are doing work with the last quarter moon. On Wednesday, we have a void moon at 3:33 a.m. and then the moon moves into Leo at 4:12 p.m. So the day is mostly in void, so, just keep going with routines. And then on Wednesday evening, we want to get out there a little bit more. If it's a good day, a good evening to have a performance or a party, or just to get out there and socialize a little bit more. And then, do I have anything else on Wednesday? What do I feel like I do? No, I don't. Okay. Thursday, moon remains in Leo, so again, good day to get out there, good day to socialize, good day to be creative, that kind of thing. And then on Friday, we have a void moon at 6:34 a.m., and then the moon moves into Virgo at 6:19 p.m. So we have most of the day is in void, the evening we're in Virgo. So the weekend really has the energy of getting down to work and getting things done. For those of you that are in Canada, this week we have, on the weekend coming up, we have our Thanksgiving. So it's going to be a get down to work and get things done kind of Thanksgiving long weekend. So happy Thanksgiving to all the Canadians out there. And then on Friday, that is when Venus moves into retrograde as well. So that's when the retrograde energy kicks in. There's a sense of nostalgia. We also might feel like things in regards to feminine issues might be taking a step back, or that we might be revisiting and reviewing things and really looking at issues around feminine empowerment on Friday. Saturday, moon remains in Virgo all day. Great day to get things done. And then on Sunday, we have a void moon at 9:03 a.m. and then the moon moves into Libra at 8:10 p.m. So again, Sunday is like a chill day. If you want to get stuff done, Saturday is the day to do it. And then on Sunday, we also have the sun conjuncting Ceres that day, so they're together. So there's a really strong sense of a Sunday of nurturing. There's a sense of mothering on that day. So this may be a good day to actually visit your mother, or if you are a mother, some issues around mothering and motherhood may come out, but it's very much a sense of being at one with it. There's also issues around food and nurturing things. So like motherhood, nurturing, food, nutrition, all that kind of stuff is going to come up on Sunday. So that's what I'm seeing for the week. So, like I said, the Venus retrograde is kind of the big headline. And then we have Monday, Tuesday, we're kind of staying in, taking care of things. Wednesday, Thursday are kind of the days to get out there and socialize. And then Friday, Saturday, that's when you get things done, and Sunday's kind of more of a relaxing day. So that's what I'm seeing for the week ahead. As always, if you are interested in getting your own astrology chart, you can click on the links below to my Etsy shop. But anyway, thank you so much for listening, and if you have any comments or questions, of course, put them in the links below. And thank you so much for watching, and as always, peace, love.